Titan Juxt review. We've reviewed plenty of smartwatches here at Gadgets 360, from the first Android Wear models to the Apple Watch, and pretty much everything else in between. While almost no one needs a smartwatch yet, just looking at your wrist and not needing to take out the phone every time there's a buzz is pretty convenient, especially if your work demands you need to be connected all the time. With notifications being perhaps the number one reason most people get a smartwatch, or continue using it any case, it's no surprise that some manufacturers are adopting a different approach to enter this market. We've seen the likes of Martian Notifier, which is more of an extension of the notifications panel that sits on your wrist than a watch with any real smarts. But the Martian Notifier looks and feels cheap, and it's perhaps not something you want to be seen wearing in public. Watch manufacturers believe they have a solution by approaching the problem in another way, one that plays to their strength: design a really good-looking watch, with notifications and some other features thrown in. One such candidate is with us today, the Titan Juxt, which the famous watchmaker has designed in collaboration with HP. The Titan Juxt looks like a regular watch and nothing at all like the smartwatches out there, which is good, since that is exactly what Titan set out to do. Slip this on and go out, and you are more likely to hear, "Wait, you still wear a watch?" instead of "What smartwatch is that?" Something we've heard way too often when reviewing other devices. But for the little display towards the bottom of the dial, the Titan Juxt is like any other watch, and even that display is something that could pass off as something that's part of many regular watches. In line with its stated goal, the smartness of the Titan Juxt is pretty limited. It can connect to your phone over Bluetooth and display notifications, it comes with a step tracker, and it can keep track of time across various cities. There's no attempt to do everything else smartwatches do, and in fact you'd do well to not think of the Titan Juxt as a smartwatch at all, think of it as a regular watch with some extra functionality. The Titan Juxt comes in 3 different variants: stainless steel, priced at Rs. 15,995, rose gold stainless steel, Rs. 17,995, and titanium, Rs. 19,995. We got the rose gold variant for review, though the titanium is the best looking variant in our opinion. There's no difference in the 3 variants as far as the smart features are concerned, and you're really only paying for the difference in the looks and materials used. The Titan Juxt is rated to be water resistant up to 50 meters, 5 atm. The Titan Juxt is a pretty large watch that's clearly targeted at men as far as the physical design is concerned. The overall size of the dial seems to have been dictated by the desire to have a display that's large enough to be useful, but still inconspicuous within the confines of the overall dial. As a result, the dial is just a little bit too big for most users, and we would have preferred something a little smaller. Having said that, we were still able to wear the watch for long durations without any discomfort and never really felt the need to take it off during the course of the day, which is to say it's extremely comfortable to wear. Like we mentioned before, the little display towards the bottom of the dial is your window to the wonderful world of notifications from your smartphone. When you first get the watch, you will see a message here prompting you to pair your watch with a smartphone. You could ignore this and use the Titan Juxt as a regular watch, but that would defeat the purpose of getting it in the first place, wouldn't it? The watch talks to your phone over Bluetooth, and the pairing process is relatively simple, requiring you to download the Titan Juxt app for Android or iOS. You need to have a phone running Android 4.4 or above, or if you are an iPhone user, make sure you are rocking iOS 8 at the very least. The app, designed by HP, is pretty simple, and there are only a handful of things you can do: monitor your activity, edit cities you want to see in your world clock, more on that later, and change the apps whose notifications you want to see on the watch. By default all apps are selected, which means if the app can send you a notification on the phone, it will show up on the watch as well. The Titan Juxt apps creates groups for similar apps like email, social, so you can toggle notifications from all of them in one go, if required.